good does it feel to win your second trophy in less than a month?
Well, it's always nice to win trophies. That's why you started, I think, playing soccer, of course, because you love it, but also because you want to win. And I think today we achieved something very beautiful for the club, for the players. Of course, we have a short history as at Atlanta United. But, to win already in the third year, already also the U.S. Open Cup is a fantastic achievement, and compliments, for everybody who made this possible.
What was the challenge that the team faced in the last 20 minutes or so after the red card?
Yeah, it's always difficult. We played the same system, 5-3-1 at that moment. Then it's not 4-3 or 3-5-2 or something like that. Then it's really 5 defenders, of course, and 3 midfielders and 1 on top. And was surviving, and hopefully you get maybe 1 breakout or something like that, because they have to take the risk, of course. But it's nerve-breaking for everyone, I think, also on the bench. And but at the end, I think, unfortunately, we could have made already the 3-0 or the 3-1 a lot of times, and it was, of course, after the first half, and you come in the second half, and you could see a goal like that, because I think we had a control, and we could have scored a 3-0, and then suddenly, they are into the game, and they're gonna believe it. There's something more to gain, and we worked very hard, and also when the 2-1, we had like 2 good opportunities to score the 3-1, and then with the red card here, it's then it's hopefully they get the feeling that we are like a wall, and sometimes there was some holes in the wall, but unfortunately they didn't score of that. But it was nerve-wracking. But at the end, they fought very hard for it, and I'm very happy for the players.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
What did Eric Remedi and Darlington do better today than as opposed to against Orlando? I felt like today they had a lot more control of the midfield. They both performed very well.
I think the heat, and everything, and they were maybe also a little bit tired, at that game. So they do a lot of dirty work, and in this environment, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with great temperatures, they can do a little bit more of that, and combine that you have the final, so that gives you also something extra. But it depends also, how the opponent plays, and they were sitting a little bit deeper. We could build up from behind, and if we lose the ball, we could directly press them, and there was nothing going on at that moment. When we sitting in the locker room, and you think, okay, we have to get the third goal to really, to finish this game, and then you could concede a goal, of course. But I think they played a fantastic role today. They have to mark, especially Gregors, and normally we were expecting Quintero, because he's a creative player, but they decided to play a little bit more defensive, waiting for the counter-attack. And if you see how we solve those problems, the counter-attacks, especially Miles, 1 against 1 every time, winning every duel, and it was great to see. And I really had the feeling, we could have made 3-0, and then the 2-1, and they start believing it, because at that moment I really had the feeling that they believed in it at that moment.
Frank, felicidades. Como decía, ¿qué se siente? Okay.
Chris, Ben Nelson. Or I'm sorry, Joe.
Frank, congratulations. This club has been known for playing attacking, attractive soccer, really its whole history, and certainly at times this year. how impressive was it for you as a coach to kind of see them not really do any of that to help win this game, with the red card and all the travel and the conditions that the team has played in, for them to kind of switch gears and win it in a defensive way?
Yeah, well, I think that's a very important aspect of the game, and I think we have to learn from that. We learned already from other games that sometimes you're coming in that situation and you have to defend a little bit more, and you do it as a team, and they show that they really can do it, and can change that chip in the mind. Okay, we're not going really forward, we're waiting more. Playing more zonal and press the moment that we can, and I think we still can improve in that. Recognize those moments. But yeah, again, this is the final, and everybody was determined, to get a good result today.
What does it mean for this team and for you as the head coach to get another chance in the Champions League next year?
Yeah, that's also something very important, of course, that we want to achieve every season, and now we already achieved it. So that's a bonus, of course, besides winning the U.S. Open Cup. And yeah, we want to compete with the best teams, in Central America and North America, and we showed it already in the Champions Cup. And yeah, now we want to do it also from the start, hopefully in the CONCACAF, in the Champions League, and. That's good for the Atlanta United, it's good for MLS, and we want to be prepared, and we had already the experience this year, so hopefully we can do better next season.
Sid, Doug, Jared.
Frank, first of all, congratulations
Thanks.
on the win. You talked about that goal you gave up at the beginning of the second half, then you go down to 10 men later on. When you look back at the end of the season, you consider all of your goals, or you reach all of your goals, is that what the most you look back on and say, this was another one of those turning points in the season?
Yeah, there's the question here that, at that moment you have to really play as a team and fight as a team, and this helps, for the team spirit. And of course, winning is always fun, but especially when you do it like this way at the end, and that helps it. So they know that we need everybody, when inside and outside the field, and hopefully, and I think it's already what you're seeing on the field already. You see that they want to fight for each other, and. Of course, again, good results help, but I have the feeling when I see them on training, they really are up for it, for a good end, last period of this season.
Following up on the Champions League question, because you mentioned that it's something that was important a couple of days ago. What did you learn about it this year that you can apply so that Atlanta United can maybe advance to another round?
Yeah, of course, we won that, and it's also for the players, that they have the experience right now, and also I think that the Champions Cup that we played against America, hey, we can play like this, and we can win against the best team of Mexico. So that combined together with the experience of those two games against Monterrey and Herediano, I think we are better prepared, for the next season to face the Champions League, and hopefully we can do much better. And our objective as Atlanta United is always to win titles, and certainly one of them is winning the Champions League.
Jared.
With just Amir coming in halfway through the season and stepping in, especially right after the Brackshea injury, what has he brought to this team, just coming in the middle and not just filling the gap, but contributing an assist tonight and just being a danger on the left?
Yeah, he's a quality player. He's 2-footed, he can play with his left and in his right feet. He gives his assist with his left feet, and he's comfortable on the ball. He's never panicking, and it's important that you have players who give you a little bit, breathe through air. When he gets the ball, hey, Yeah, you're not sitting, okay, what he's doing now, you know, stupid things or something like no. You know, he's very solid in his actions, and when it's like 2 against 1, he just plays simple, and yeah, I'm very happy that he chose for us, you know, to come here, and I think he's also very happy. He's a fantastic guy. I think he can still learn a lot, because also in this position, because it's a new position for him. Of course, when we dominate, he plays on his favorite position. But for example, when we were at 10 man, or sometimes, you know, we get pushed back with the opponent, is to play more like a fullback, and so it's a different spot for him right now, position, but he's doing great, and he's getting the understanding of what we expect from him, and but it's good that he's sometimes on my side, so I can every time, you know, push him forward or backwards, and but I think he's enjoying himself, and I think he's a nice guy, and he deserves to play because he's doing really well.
Thanks, guys. Joseph's actually up in the locker room. Alfredo, if you still want your Spanish question, I can get you now. Thank you for.
You're welcome.